I don't think he's going anywhere.
One thing I am curious about with DeSantis, since his name is now coming up as an alternative to Trump, having all these, he, as you mentioned, he sucks the air out of the room, certainly, and sucks the headlines. How is that impacting him and how he's being viewed as a potential contender?
I think he's only viewed as the contender if Trump's out. He famously hasn't said that he would only run if Trump doesn't, which a lot of the other potential candidates have said. But he's also been to Mar-A-Lago several times recently. There are pictures of him out there attending fundraisers and other events, and I think he's playing it that way. I think it would be very hard for anybody other than Donald Trump to win a Republican primary, and running against Trump and losing is going to have a lot of the base resenting you for the rest of your political career.
One other question I do want to ask is, it has been a marvel to a lot of people the degree to which he really does still resonate with his base, and it could be the economic environment, it could be charisma, all of the above and more. What do you attribute it to at this point, since we've now lived through so much, including a very well-produced January 6th special that, made some people raise their eyebrows, and yet here we are, he's as popular as ever.
Right. And as for his appeal, I don't know if I have much to add beyond what's just been reported about socioeconomical, race, all that sort of stuff. One thing that I do believe, though, is I think it makes social media, I believe, makes it harder for people to walk back positions. And if you formally used to like a president and then you decided you didn't, it wasn't a big deal. Where you just privately, maybe your friends, close family knew. But now if you went from 3 years of posting Donald Trump memes on Facebook to all of a sudden saying, he's not my guy. Sure, there are going to be some people who applaud you, but all of a sudden you're going to have the other Trumpies in there attacking you. You're going to have people come in saying, ha ha, you were wrong all along. And I think it just makes it harder. And I found that out, just through my own social media use, that I would get into conversations and I'm like, why am I arguing this? I don't necessarily think it anymore.
Well, it's interesting. So it's being on the record as opposed to being tribal, which is what a lot of people, might attribute it to, that we're in this echo chamber, each side, believing what we believe, getting the news we believe. So